Did you know there's a mysterious disease that makes you unable to fall asleep? Ever? It's called fatal familial insomnia, and it's as terrifying as it sounds. This rare genetic condition starts with mild insomnia, but quickly spirals into hallucinations, confusion, and eventually a total inability to sleep. Victims often suffer for months trapped in their own minds before succumbing. Scientists have identified the genetic mutation that causes it, but here's the kicker. There's no cure, no treatment, and no way to stop it once it begins. Imagine being awake forever. Let's dive into the mysteries of the ocean. You've heard of the Bloop, right? This isn't your average underwater noise. In 1997, a sound so loud and deep was recorded by NOAA that it was picked up thousands of miles apart. Theories about its source range from geological activity to something alive, something massive and unknown lurking in the deep. Even today, scientists can't definitively explain it. The ocean covers more than 70% of our planet, and we've explored only about 5% of it. What's really out there in the depths? The answer might be scarier than we imagine. Here's a question to mess with your head. Have you ever remembered something so clearly, only to find out it never happened, or didn't happen the way you thought? That's the Mandela Effect, a phenomenon where large groups of people recall events differently from reality. Some say it's just the human brain playing tricks, but others think it's proof of parallel universes colliding. Examples? The famous children's book series, The Berenstain Bears, is remembered by many as Berenstein. Or how about people vividly recalling Nelson Mandela's death in the 1980s, even though he lived until 20? Coincidence or something more sinister? History isn't just about kings and battles. It's filled with horrifying practices we'd rather forget. During the 19th century, some doctors performed live autopsies on conscious patients. Why? They believed the pain helped them observe bodily reactions. Imagine lying there, no anesthesia, feeling every incision. These experiments were often carried out on the poor or imprisoned, people society didn't care about. It's a grim reminder of how far medicine has come and how much suffering paved the way. Here's a mystery for the outdoorsmen. Every year, hundreds of people go missing in national parks, never to be seen again. What's bizarre is the pattern. Most disappear near boulder fields, bodies of water, or sudden weather changes. Theories range from animal attacks to serial killers, but some suggest something far stranger. Could there be hidden caves, underground systems, or even portals to another dimension in these remote areas? The National Park Service keeps a tight lid on the details, leaving us to wonder, what's really out there? We all rely on our smartphones, but have you ever stopped to think about how much they know about you? Ever casually mention something like camping and suddenly see ads for tents and hiking gear? It's not just algorithms. Your phone's microphone might be listening even when you're not using it. Companies claim it's only activated by wake words like, "Hey Siri." But countless users report ads tailored to private conversations. Whether it's intentional or not, it raises a chilling question. How private are our lives in a world dominated by smart devices? Let's talk about June and Jennifer Gibbons, also known as the Silent Twins. These sisters created their own language and refused to communicate with anyone else. Isolated from the world, they built an eerie shared reality. But things took a darker turn when they made a pact. One of them must die for the other to live a normal life. Jennifer became gravely ill without explanation and died shortly after. June later said Jennifer's death was part of their plan. What really happened between these two, and how could such a bond turn so deadly? Every city has its secrets, but few are as chilling as unclaimed bodies. Each year, thousands of people die with no family or friends to claim them. These aren't just homeless individuals. They're people who, for one reason or another, fell through the cracks. In New York City alone, hundreds of unclaimed bodies are buried in mass graves each year. In Japan, the phenomenon of kodokushi, or lonely death, has become a national crisis. It's haunting to think that in a world so connected, so many lives end unnoticed and unremembered. So, what do you think? Which of these facts creeped you out the most? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more unsettling truths every week. Stay curious, stay sharp, and remember the world is darker than you think.